Good day, fine people. Glad you can join me. My name is Nick. We're on the Commodore Amiga, and if you can read that writing, it's a bit hard to read. This game is Highway Hawks. Yes, it's a racer, published by Anco in 1989. Now, when you think of Anco, well, I always think of Kickoff 2. I don't particularly associate Anco with racing games, so we'll see how this one plays. It's trying to be a bit like Road Blasters in the sense that you drive down roads, shoot stuff out the way, and have to get to the end of the level before the time runs out, or you take too much damage. I don't know what's going on here. Let's get out of this. Anyway, it's Highway Hawks. It's loading, hopefully. Right, here we are. Right, okay. It's moving very, very fast. Road holding is not too bad. Yeah. Now you can get points for shooting traffic out the way. Don't worry about killing pedestrians. They're all computer people here. Avoid the trucks, and the more things you shoot, the more money you get for the end of the stage to get upgrades and stuff. So we just went through a checkpoint there. Cars sliding around like a mental thing. Now you will see stars on the road. I believe yellow stars give you extra fuel, indicated by the blue gauge on the bottom left, and red stars calm down your temperature. So in the far left, you can see my temperature gauge going up. If that goes to the top, I think I explode. Get the idea? Well, good luck. Yeah, the game looks very basic, doesn't it, really? But I'm sort of enjoying it, but at the same time I know it is rubbish. Cars sliding all about the place. You can upgrade the car. This is your basic car to start off with, but you can get a Porsche or Ferrari as well. I'd imagine the road holding's a bit the same. So anyway, I think this is a full price game. I would have loved it as a public domain game, not quite as a full price game. Let's go over those stars. That calms things down a little bit there. The cars just vanish in front if you hit them with a few bullets, and then that's it. Yeah, it's pretty basic, isn't it? Oops, I thought we'd run out of power there. Time's ticking down in the bottom right, which you can see. We've got 1 minute, 1 second. I don't know what all these support lorries are doing. Let's just try and complete one stage. Do I prefer this to... Oh, it's over. And the car blew up there. Do I prefer this to Road Blasters? Well, it's pretty close. Anyway, right, so what we got here? Game over. But I think it might go to the next stage anyway. Oh dear, I shouldn't have eaten that meats pie before doing this recording. It's getting stuck in my throat, causing me to cough a bit. It's a bit darker this stage, but I'm guessing it's going to play exactly the same. The main thing going for this game is the speed of the thing. It's going very, very, very fast. For 1989, remember, so pretty good for 89. It hasn't aged very well though, has it, really? It won't go down as a classic Amiga game. Many of you watching this may not have ever heard of it. I'm not sure what other systems it come out on, but there was quite a few games that tried to be Road Blasters from the arcades. It moves a lot quicker than Turbo Cut, which I reviewed on the Commodore Amiga by Lauracelle, so it's better than that. The speed is saving it, to be honest with you. The game is pretty poor. The speed of it just lifts it above other mediocre ones. Now, when you think of mediocre racers, you perhaps think of Crazy Cars 1. It's a lot more playable than that. So I can see it getting bad reviews at the time, but it is turning into a guilty pleasure of mine. Although I know it's hopeless, although I know it's poor, I'm liking it. So there we go. If you've got a game like that where you know your brain's telling you it's not supposed to be very good, but you love it anyway, let me know about that. I think this is okay. I think I will play it again. You're probably thinking I'm a mental case, but anyway. As I said, it's the speed that's keeping it going. Let's see if we can get off at least level 1. What I liked before is, although I didn't complete the first stage, it still gave me a chance to go on to level 2, so I didn't have to start all over again, and I thought that was quite nice. It's one of these addictive games, I think, that you end up playing it and playing it and playing it and not know why. I don't know if you was aware of Temple Run on, I think it was on Android and iOS systems. I did review iPhone games for a while. I think I only done about 3 of them. So check out that one that I just mentioned, because I think there's a few I done. Temple Run. I think I did Temple Run and Temple Run 2, I think. Then I bolted it. Anyway. Good. Let's get round this truck. It's the same traffic all the time. Oh look, it just threw a bomb and killed me. One of the upgrades you can get in the store if you ever complete a stage is actual bombs and battering rams and all the usual gunk. Score 101. Do I have to start from the beginning again? Do I? Right, we're in the desert, folks. How will it play? It will play exactly the same. Yeah. Lotus was to come very, very shortly after this one. Probably just as quick, but a lower level, and the graphics on the cars are a lot better. Has a little bit of frame rate on this. If you check out the Lotus games, that's very, very smooth in comparison. These support trucks, I don't know if you get extra points for blowing those up, or they're on your side, a bit like Spy Hunter. Oh, around some taxi cabs. I don't know where they're taxiing people to in the middle of the desert. Some crazy oasis or something. Right, we're through. Getting the red side. So keep an eye on the temperature. I think, is that a temperature gauge or the speed gauge? It tends to go down every now and again. Yeah, oh well, we'll never know. But we've got plenty of fuel. Come on, Nick, just get to the end of a stage. And that's going to be my main aim for this review. Can I complete one stage? Now, you know when the stage is ended, because I think there's a checkered flag that comes up. Could the desert be the one? We hope so. We've got about a minute and a half left to do it. Just don't get slowed down by these other cars bumping into them. Shoot them all out the way. It's a bit hard to do that with just a standard pistol. If we had rocket launchers and stuff, it would be a bit easier. Don't seem to lose too much speed going off the road briefly. The engine sounds aren't too bad. They're acceptable. The gun sounds are a bit loud compared to the rest of it. It's okay, isn't it? I don't think you would have liked it for Christmas or anything, but it'll do. There's a lot of mediocre games on the Commodore Amiga, unfortunately. Games which could have been a lot better because the system could do a lot more. But, I don't know, lazy conversions perhaps. Come on. We can't have too much longer to go on this. We can do this, Fang. Go, just concentrate. Oh no, don't blow up. Oh, we've blown up. Oh, we can still go. We're still going. We've only got, about 25 seconds. That's it. We've done it. We completed a level. Well done, me. Right, should we go to the store now? And let's see if we can buy anything. We've only got, how much money have we got? 229. Well, that can buy hardly anything. Got laser gun, laser packs, grenades, vaporizer, that's interesting, normal tyres, tough tyres, super grip, super tough, Firebird, well, that's a car, Porsche or Ferrari. Firebird, is that a car from the 50s? I don't know what the Batmobile was from the 60s, that film. Was that a Firebird? I don't know what it was, or a Pontiac or something. We cannot afford a Ferrari. That costs, well, buy at 2,300, sell at 4,000. How does that make sense? It must be the other way round. Buy at 4,800, sell at 2,300. Otherwise, we just keep repeating it. 229 can buy, well, nothing really. So looks like there's a lot of grinding that goes on with this game. You have to keep playing it and playing it and playing it, if you can stand it. But I think I'm not shooting enough vehicles, to be fair. Trade. Can I trade my car for... No. Can't afford a Ferrari. Just like the real world then. So, in terms of that, it's quite a realistic game. I can't afford a Ferrari in the real world, and I can't afford a Ferrari in the virtual world. I should have transferred my money over to Bitcoins about 5 years ago, and then now sold them. Because I think they've times by about, I don't know, about billion zillion %, haven't they? But at time of recording, they've lost a third of their value within a week. So maybe that's on the point of crashing. Go! Check out the horizon. It's a load of cakes. Or mountains. Or something. Right, okay, so we know what we need to do. Shoot cars. Get round these big trucks. And you can go off the road, but not for too long. Lots of traffic. They might be driving home for Christmas. Because as this is being recorded, Christmas is almost on us. Hooray! Driving home for Christmas. Do 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 do. Get out of the way! Got it home for Christmas, and I've flamed the turkey. Now you can see the map, can't you? There. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but we're on a straight road. Check out the map. Now we're going around a corner. That's it. So that map is a bit of use, but not really too much use, because there's no tight bends on this. They all seem to be quite fast. You don't have to decelerate too much. Oh no, what are these, like post office vans from the Royal Mail? This bend looks a bit tight, it says on the map, but we go round it like it's not there. Right, okay. Well, that's probably the tightest bend it goes. I'm indiscriminately shooting at traffic. I'm sure that's pretty standard at Christmas, driving home. Get out of the way, I've already completed one level, just get out of the way, trucks, pull over. Oh no, that's mightily unfriendly. All I was trying to do is get through there. We won't be completing this game. At some point I'll just say that's the end. Is it the end now? Not really. No, let's do another. Let's do another few. I am getting a bit addicted to this. One of these games, as I said, you get addicted to if you're me, and you don't know why. Let me know your game, your go-to game, which everyone thinks is a bit rubbish, but for some reason you love it. What is that game? Oh no! It's trying to make me not love it, isn't it? Oh, that was quick. Some bloke threw a pie at me from a sweet shop and my car exploded. We do not like that sort of thing. Right, now, a snow stage. No weather conditions here. In Lotus 2 it was snowing. There's no snow here. Would have been nice to have a few bits of snow on the road. But the snow must have finished about, I don't know, an hour ago. Or just before I finished loading up the game. Kaboom! Have you completed this game? Let me know what happens at the end. Have you managed to get the Porsche or the Ferrari? Let me know as well. I don't know any cheats in this game. There might very well be a cheat for infinite money where you can buy the Ferrari straight away. I can't imagine it going too much quicker than this car here. If it does, I'd probably be even worse. This car's quick enough. I don't know what this car is. An Austin Allegro? What is it? It's the quickest Allegro I've ever seen. Forward. Get out the way. Shoot. Cars just vaporise into thin air. That's what you always need in a car game. Would be good with a bit of speech in this one. A bit like Lotus, it goes turbo and yeehaw! Oh, and kaboom! Kasplat! Hurrah! And that's the end of my car again. Yeah, we'll just move on from there. Highway Hawks. Another game I reviewed, another racing game which weren't very good, is Highway Patrol 2 on the Amiga. There are quite a lot of racing games there. 1989 Anco. So if you're going to buy an Anco game, I would say kick off 2 really. Unless you really hate football, then this. Perhaps the two are connected. This is your player, your goalkeeper perhaps, and he's late to get to the next match, and he has to drive really fast by blowing people up and get into the next match. That would have been a good mini game. Kick off 2 Hawk Patrol, something like that. Hooray! Right, okay, get out of the way everyone. I've got a match to play. Speed it up. Turbo. Boom. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, isn't the best example of racing games on the Commodore Amiga or anywhere, but that just makes it fun. Sort of. They couldn't get away with it nowadays, of course. Couldn't get away with that nowadays. Need for Speed Highway Hawks. Yeah, couldn't get away with that. Okay, well I think we'll leave it there. We've seen enough for one day. That was Highway Hawks on the Commodore Amiga, published by Anco in 1989. Thanks for watching that one as always. It was quite a poor game, but for some reason I didn't mind it. I'd love to hear your thoughts below, what you think about it. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.